You've decided that you're ready to buy your first home. What are some tips to get started? That's what we're talking about today, so let's go. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bryn with Hearthstone Real Estate here in Eugene, Oregon. On this channel, I talk all about the Eugene area and give you some real estate tips along the way. It's so exciting to buy your first home, and the temptation to run out and start looking at houses is real. But before you do that, check out the list of tips for first-time home buyers. Number 1, get pre-approved before you start looking. Believe me, there's nothing worse than finding a home that you absolutely fall in love with and later learning that it's $50,000 out of your price range. By finding out what you can borrow from the bank up front, you will save yourself a lot of heartache. Number 2, have money in the bank. Buying a house is not an inexpensive endeavor. If you use all of the money in your bank account for the down payment and closing costs and have nothing left over, the bank may deny your loan approval at the 11th hour. They cannot take the chance that you will buy the house and then not have enough money to be able to pay the mortgage. Save up what you think you will need for the house and then save up even more before you start shopping. To purchase a $400,000 house, you'll probably want a minimum of $20,000 available. Number 3, don't call the number on the for sale sign. The agent whose sign is in the front yard represents the seller. Therefore, their primary goal is to sell that house and get the seller as much money as possible. They cannot also have the primary goal of getting you the best price. If you use that agent to write your offer, it is rarely in anyone's best interest. It costs you no money to hire your own real estate agent in the purchase of a house. Number 4, understand the true cost of home ownership. Not only will you pay the mortgage and pay all of your utilities, pay for homeowners insurance and property taxes, but you will also have to fix things when they break. If you have always been a renter, your landlord takes care of this. Now that responsibility falls on you. It's always a good idea to include a 1-year home warranty paid for by you or the seller when you buy a house. This way, if something breaks during your first year in the home, it will often be covered by the warranty. But keep money set aside specifically for home repairs so you're not strapped for the cash when anything needs to be fixed. Number 5, don't expect to find a home that is 100% of the features you want. I often tell people that if they find a home with 75 to 80% of the items on their wish list, they're doing well. For example, you may want a new home in a gated community with a backyard pool for under $400,000. But is that easy to come by? What if it has all of those things except for the pool? You can always add a pool later or use the neighborhood pool if there is one. Have a conversation with your realtor before you begin house hunting to set realistic expectations for what you get in your price range. The most important things are things you can't change, such as the location or neighborhood, or the school district. If you hate the blue exterior, you can always paint it any color you'd like down the road. Number 6, don't expect to haggle in a seller's market. If the market is hot and houses are selling quickly with lots of competition from multiple buyers, this is not the time to come in with a lowball offer. In a seller's market, sellers are in the driver's seat, meaning that they have the leverage in this negotiation. Instead of coming in with a low price, try offering terms that would be appealing for them. For example, if the seller doesn't want to move until the end of May, so the kids don't have to change schools 6 weeks before the end of the school year, could you allow them to remain in the home until then before moving out? Would they prefer to close at the end of the month rather than the beginning of the month to avoid having to pay an additional mortgage payment? Find out what things are important to the seller via your realtor to try and craft an offer that is compelling to them. Number 7, trust your real estate agent to do their job. Your realtor has most likely helped first-time home buyers many times. They know what they're doing. This is why you hired them, to guide you in this transaction. If you constantly second-guess their advice, call the seller or the seller's agent directly to ask questions, you are not helping yourself get the best deal or the best terms. When sellers know how eager you are to get their home, they're less likely to negotiate on the price or terms. Assuming that you've hired a realtor with experience that you trust, let them do what they can to assist you. I love helping first-time buyers achieve the American dream. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to check out the other videos for buyers on my channel. I'd love to hear from you. You can call, text, or leave a comment down below. I work hard to stay connected. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join me for my next video. Thanks so much for watching.